What's your greatest fear?
That I'll ruin Mary's life.
Right after Steve Rogers caused a civil war in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but before that war was taken to infinity and beyond, Chris Evans starred in a movie called Gifted in 2017.
You don't know? Wow, looks like someone needs school.
The drama didn't break any box office records, but it was profitable, making $43 million on a $7 million budget.
I promised my sister I'd give Mary a normal life.
I think she's got to be here.
Well, flash forward 7 years past the blip, the fictional one and the real life one, to September 2024, and Netflix acquired the movie this past week, and they showcased it on their homepage. People started clicking. And on September 24th, when Netflix released their weekly report, Gifted was the third most streamed movie on the global chart for the week. Chris Evans wrote on his Instagram story, "What a pleasant surprise. I personally would have gone with the pun, what an unexpected gift, but hey, that's just me." Chris shared from Netflix's weekly report that Gifted was in the top 10 films in 76 countries. Now, the United States wasn't one of them because it's not available on Netflix there. It's actually available on Amazon Prime, and with this news of how well it's doing on Netflix, it's now in the top 10 on Amazon Prime as well. Now, this is not the first time we've seen this happen. Halle Berry's The Call and Jennifer Garner's Peppermint both became the most watched movie on Netflix for a couple weeks there a few years ago after their decent theatrical runs. Now, first thing I want to point out is the fact that this was Gifted's first week on Netflix. Like, it's not like it's been sitting there, in the thousands of movies that Netflix has and people just happen to discover it. No, they just got it this past week. And then, they showcased it on their homepage under the category New on Netflix, which also included His Three Daughters and the Garfield movie. So out of those 3 new releases for Netflix this week, the one that cost them the least to acquire is the one that turned out to be the most valuable. I wonder what that means for their business model.
Forgot the negative sign on the exponent.
Mary, why didn't you say anything?
Frank says I'm not supposed to correct older people. Nobody likes a smartass.
It does make sense, very generally speaking, that a movie that made a lot of money at the box office, there's less potential to reach once it gets to Netflix. So it's possible that Netflix just needs to acquire a lot of movies from 10 to 15 years ago that have recognizable stars in them that didn't do well, and they can just promote them as new movies on Netflix and do really well. There, save you a bunch of money. Yeah, what do you think of Gifted's rather gifted performance on Netflix in its debut week? Not bad.